name is Hannah, and I was one of the participants in the Winnipeg Jewish Theatre production of Stone Soup. In today's video, we'll start explaining how you as a class can create your own version of Stone Soup.
We'll be dividing the story into a 3-scene structure. Today we'll be looking at the first scene, which is essentially the backstory, and it should explain why the community grew apart. Feel free to get creative with this backstory. In scene 1 of our version, we decided that instead of using famine as a reason for a food shortage, we came up with the idea that in a mysterious harvest year, although everyone planted many seeds in their gardens, in each household garden only one type of vegetable grew. So those who liked their vegetable wanted to hoard it and keep it away from others, while those who hated their vegetable really wished the community would come together and share. In our production, the actors spent 2 hours improvising lines and connecting with various vegetables. In this way, we discovered the characters and the dialogue for our play.
Dialogue is a fancy word for what the actors say in a play or movie.
In our dialogue, some of the characters used their vegetables to help them feel better than others, like potatoes.
I have potatoes. French fries.
And some of the characters, they really wanted to share their vegetable, like tomatoes.
It's only one tomato, but it could be so much more combined with something else.
Thank you, Hannah and Micah, for your excellent examples. In our production, we used a story theater style, which basically involves a narrator giving information and actors responding. Working this way will help you be a team as you create your script. So, for example, if I was the narrator, I would give a few sentences or even one sentence, such as, "The villagers could hardly stand each other." Then the actors who are listening carefully would respond with an action or a few words.
That's the dialogue.
Put it all together, it looks like this. The villagers could hardly stand each other. As you improvise by reacting without planning beforehand, you will truly be in the business of acting. Repeat after me. Acting is mostly reacting.
Acting is mostly
Reacting. Boo!
Let's give this another try. I'll say 3 sentences, and Hannah and Micah will have a chance to react. Then I'll repeat those sentences, and you'll have a chance to react. Long ago, the villagers lived in peace and harmony. They worked together in their gardens under the hot sun. They were always grateful when it finally rained. Now it's your turn. I'll repeat those sentences and you'll have your chance to react. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Long ago, the villagers lived in peace and harmony. They worked together in their gardens under the hot sun. They were always grateful when it finally rained. As you create together, you might want to have 1 or 2 students recording or videoing the improvised moments. Then you'll be able to choose what dialogue you'd like to put into your final script.
Think of it as using improvisation for your first draft, then writing in lines for your second draft, followed by editing for your third draft.
The final script might look like this.
If you need more inspiration, you could always go back to our first video and watch the Winnipeg Jewish Theatre players as they worked in their gardens. The vegetables grew up and the people grew apart. We used a lot of improvisation to figure out the scene and to discover our characters.
As you work on this first scene together, you might want to reflect on how being in pandemic isolation gave us the time to understand what it truly means to need each other, just like the villagers in Stone Soup.
Happy creating!